There we go. Nice and early. How are you? Cheers. I um I want to I don't remember Clam Diver? I do. I'm trying to he sent me a DM today asking me to unblock him so he could watch. Now I think he can watch on Twitter, but I don't know how to do that. I'm trying to see if there is a I'm going to have to research that and see if I can figure out a way to unblock. Because honestly, I got nobody freaking watching this shit anyway. So I might as well not block people that actually want to watch it. It's a good, now that I don't have to look at the comments. Hi, Ange. How are you? Now that I don't have to look at the comments, Clam Diver can do whatever the hell he wants. So I'll gladly unblock him because I wouldn't have to listen to him. Hey, Augie. How are you? Ange, if you're watching, I'm not creeping on you or anything like that. But I guess that was your daughter. You were at a wedding or something? I'm not sure. But you look lovely. I think I commented. Like, oh, that's the good stuff, or as good as it gets, or well, I don't know what I said. But you look great. So, cheers. Anyway, enough about Angie. All right, so what do I want to do tonight? I want to do some Sanderson bullshit. I want to do a little football stuff. I'm going away this weekend. I want to talk about the weekend. I hope it's there. It's 18 inches of rain. There's Steve. All right, no more chat. So I want to talk about those things. But first, a couple of announcements. A couple shout-outs, announcements. Still no show and tell. Nobody sent me shit. The lack of enthusiasm for golf season during football is palpable. So Goddard got you a T2. I didn't play Dallas Goddard. I had 4 out of 6. I need Waddle in the Miami game. That didn't happen. And I needed Leonard Fournette in the Tampa game. And that didn't happen. But I hit the other ones. I was getting really excited. I thought I was going to get it. I don't do golf during football. That's good, Steve. I had Kelsey. I had who was my obscure one? The Redskins running back. Gibson. I had him. I had Jesus Christ. The Cincinnati wide receiver. Who's like all world. I had him in the Cincinnati Jet game. And I had I forget who the other one was, but they all hit early. Not early, but I needed Gibson scored with like a minute to go. It was a real shit touchdown. So I kind of knew, and Waddle wasn't going to score. So I had already lost at that point. But I'm getting closer. I go to family, put my bets on Thursday after work. I'm getting closer. But yeah, Jamar Chase. Yeah, thank you. But I love the anytime touchdown parlay. That's the best part. So I like throwing it out there, see what kind of names I get back. And I hear some of these names. I don't even know what fucking team they play for. But see, because you try to get a game script, you figure out what teams you like, and then you're like, all right, well, who's going to score a touchdown on that team? And then if it's not a team that I like, that I didn't bet on or I didn't pick, then I'm not going to pick somebody to score a touchdown on the team, but then I'm picking against them, and I need this guy to score a touchdown, but I need him to lose. It gets too complicated. So, anyway, there's Mr. Jones. All right, I'm done with this. Done with this chat. Okay, I have to deal with that. Mr. Jones is here. That's enough of that. Mr. Jones, I was at a music festival in Connecticut on Sunday, and I wore my Jones Brewing Company t-shirt. So, shout out to you. Anyway, all right, so shout out. First thing I want to say, our boy Andy Pope. First of all, living down in Orlando, dealing with a bit of a storm right now, and we hope that turns out okay, first and foremost. But how about a huge congratulations and shout out to our boy Andy Pope for getting through first stage of qualifying school on the Core Ferry Tour. He's on the second stage coming up in October. We are monitoring the situation. I'm very excited. I've been, shooting texts back and forth all week last week, and he didn't make it easy. I thought we were coasting. Got off to a great start, sitting pretty, and then, oh, God, it dragged his ass over the finish line. But had it all the way, never a doubt, and he got through. So good job, congrats to Andy Pope, my guy, and we're on the second stage. Hopefully that golf course will still be there after this storm, but it's on the other side of the state, so I'm sure they'll be fine. Anyway, all right, Listener League. Hey, assholes. Still spots available in the Listener League. You guys all complaining, oh, how come it's not $5? How come it's less people? Well, nobody's playing. That's why. Try to make it as easy as possible. And there's still spots left. So kiss my ass and join the fucking Listener League so I don't have to deal with this aggravation. All right? All right. So that's that story. What else? Yeah. Any of our friends down in Florida, people got family down there, got friends down there. That shit's just the worst. So, if you're a big prayer guy, do your prayer thing. Yeah, you hope for the best. It really sucks. It just really sucks that people are dealing with that. Who knows what type of damage they're going to have. Hopefully everyone's safe, and you just hope for the best. Fingers crossed. All right. All right. So let's do Sanderson bullshit first. Nobody cares about. We'll scrimmage. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to pull up the ownership and see if anything changed. Some of my guys have some beefy ownership this week. It's not great, Bob. Not that it matters. All right. We're on a quest for six figures. There's a contest for $20 on DraftKings, $100,000 to the winner. And there's only like 17,000 people in it. That is an opportunity. If you really think about it, that is an opportunity. If 10% of lineups get 6 of 6, which is high, you're looking at 1,700 people for $100,000. Let's fucking go. That's value. Usually there's 95,000 people in this thing. Oh, anyway. So we're on a quest. We need to, let's see. Let's get rid of this. Let's take a peek at ownership. We'll have this available to us. And then this was updated at 3:30 this afternoon. All right. Some of these numbers look a little bit better. All right, so let's talk about it. You guys see my little chat with Jason Sobel? That was fun. I try to be nice. He kind of was like a bit of a dick, though. And it turns out he's been a bit of a dick to a couple people, but he's also a buddy of notable not a dick, my boy Joe. So I was like kind of torn. It's kind of torn, but whatever. Good for him. He's got a lot of followers. That makes you smart, apparently. Okay. All right. So what do I want to do here? So what am I looking for? All right, we're in the Southeast. We're in Mississippi. We're not in California, so we're not playing California guys. A little mishmash of winners and people that have played well here. You got your Bermuda. So when we're on Bermuda, we kind of like to play guys from the South because it's a thing. It's a thing. So I'm trying not to over analyze and talk myself out of obvious things and worry too much about like narratives and ownership and even grass. But, you know, it's really just, a gut feeling. Now, it hasn't really gotten us very far. Our gut has not been good to us lately. So maybe I do need to, maybe I got to make changes. I hate making changes, but maybe I got to make some changes. Or maybe I just need to get lucky. Who knows? We'll see. All right, I'll deal with that later. All right, so at the top, all right, I'm going to look at this real fast. All right, at the top, you got Burns, Sahith, JT Poston, Russell Henley. All right, 4 guys over 10,000. I'm not going to play Burns because I know Max Homa won. He was as a defending champion, as the top guy. I just think there's going to be a bit of a letdown after the President's Cup. I am not going to play Thigala because I'm an idiot and his ownership is very high. And I know people are playing him because they don't want to miss out. And I understand he just finished 6th. I understand that he was 8th here last year and he was, 3rd round leader or whatever. But from what I was listening to and what I was hearing, this is going to be a piece of shit punting contest. Sahith is a guy from, the West Coast. We're playing in the SEC. And I would have preferred him at Silverado more so than here. But he got sold at Silverado, so that was the end of that. Undefeated. And I thought maybe at the Sanderson, but no, people are going to just keep playing him until he shows up or until he wins. He's the next guy. And I'm never really like in that camp. It takes me a long time to get there with guys like that. So I played Carolina boy, JT Poston. That's where I started my lineup. He's got he's at like 14% ownership, which is almost half of what Burns is. No one's really picking JT Poston. You're either going with Thigala, and then you got your people like this Taylor Montgomery guy a lot. Danny McCarthy's got some good success here. Scott Stallings won here before. I haven't heard anybody pick JT Poston this week. I did see a tweet not too long ago that somebody had him on his card, and I'm like, oh, okay. And what's fucked up is that on DraftKings, his odds are like 16-1. He's second on the board. But on FanDuel, he's 27. I might have to bet him at 27. Straight up. I might have to bet him at 27. It might be my only outright play. Guy's been good. His last 5 starts, 11th, 21st, 20th, 35th, and 9th. This is a guy who's won the Wyndham. He won he didn't win Barbasol in Kentucky, but he had a 6-shot lead, hit one out of bounds, and lost in a playoff to Seamus Power. I'm not the agronomy expert that I wish I was, but I think that's a Bermuda golf course. But even if it isn't, he won the Wyndham, which I'm sure is a Bermuda golf course. Anyway, Carolina boy, JT Poston, he has a 3rd place finish here in 2020, 11th in 2019. Low ownership, coming off a 9th place finish in his last start. I guess that was the Tour. Was that the Tour Championship? Maybe I can look that up real fast. I don't know where that was. Where did he finish 9th? Sepp Straka. Oh, it had to be at the the Tour Championship. So Bermuda, by the way, East Lake. So I'm going to start my lineup with JT Poston. It gives me a little flexibility. I'm kind of balanced, and let's go with him and hope for the best. Moving down. In the 9s, you have Taylor Montgomery has a bunch of ownership. I think he might be the highest owned guy on the board now, next to Burns. And I didn't really skip this range. The second highest owned guy is Davis Riley at 23%. I have to say, I'm a little surprised by that. Davis Riley missed a cut in his first start out in California. His record here is terrible. 2 missed cuts and a 39th place like 3 years ago. So when I was doing this, when I was going through it, I was just thinking, here's Davis Riley and only Davis Riley. He's a Alabama guy. And, looked at some of his where he finished well. He finished 2nd at the Valspar to Sam Burns. That seems notable. I heard my new best friend Stevie Bamford talking about Colonial as a comp course. Sam Burns won there, of course. And Davis Riley has a T4 at Colonial. But then I heard that Davis Riley's from Mississippi. Even though he went to college in Alabama, he's from Mississippi. So does that explain his 25% ownership with such a dog shit record here? Or 20? Yeah. Yes, it does. Because people are dumb. Hand up. I'm dumb too. And it's a bad play at that ownership. I'm not going to lie. But fuck it, man. I got to stop doing that. I can't just fade good golfers because their ownership is too high. I got to stop doing that. Maybe the old me wouldn't play Davis Riley. I'd be like, who might be good? Like Sepp Straka. He's a Georgia guy who's missed a cut here 4 years in a row. Who's at 7% ownership. That's what I would do. I love Sepp Straka. He's a Bermuda guy. His ownership is right, but I would have played Davis Riley because I'm an idiot. And I'm going to hope for the best. All right. In the 8s, you have high-owned Trey Mullinax because he's a bomber. Congratulations. You're really sharp. Anybody else interesting in the 8s? Thomas Dietrich's pretty high. Seamus Power's pretty high. I am going to play Harris English, who I've heard mention on more than one broadcast. And I get it. My new best friend, Stevie Bamford, also mentioned the Travelers Championship as a possible comp. But Harris English, he won at Memphis. He finished 4th at Memphis. That's on Bermuda. Had a 2nd at Colonial. And like I just said, he won the Travelers. Another Georgia guy. Not going to worry about Bermuda. Listen, he finished 9th in his last start. He was 6th the last time he played here. It was a couple years ago, but it did happen. And, maybe he's healthy, maybe he's not. His ownership's a little high, not going to lie. It is. Maybe I could go Chris Kirk instead. But no. I like the crusty veteran. Comeback story, motivated. Coming in off a week off. Got to play it okay. And now I think he'll be comfortable here. And I don't want to overthink it. I'm so tired of overthinking and get my ass kicked. So let's just do an average amount of thinking and hope for the best. Because I got a good golf brain. I do. I gotta stop. I gotta stop doing what I've been doing. All right. So that's the 8s. In the 7s. All right. This is where we get a little goofy. Not goofy. I guess not too goofy. That's the other thing. We gotta stop being goofy. Who is a high-owned guy in the 7s? You have. Does this seem very chalky? Not gonna lie. There is a plethora of guys very low, under 5. You got, I rostered that guy. He's high. Adam Svensson, about 13%. Oh, so I got like 2 of the highest owned guys in this range. Excellent. But I got 1 scrub, so it's all right. At 7,500, I'm playing Alex Smalley. Fucking Duke guy. I hate Duke guys. But I'm going to play him because I'm an idiot. His ownership's pretty good. 11%. It's not through the roof. It's not in the toilet. T13 at Wyndham. T27 at Colonial. Yeah. Last 4 starts, 13th, miscut, 44th, and 43rd. That's not great. He was 31st here last year. I don't know. This is a pure agronomy angle. And I don't know, man. I don't have a lot on Alex Smalley. It was really can I play Nick Hardy there? Yeah, of course. Same price. Love Nick Hardy. But Alex Smalley went to Duke, and Nick Hardy's like a northeast guy. Chicago boy. Want him maybe on Bent or on a northern grass of some time. Ben Poa maybe. So I am I'm going to give Alex Smalley a look and hope for the best. All right, so I'm going to skip my squeamish pick and go to the chalky guy down here. We got Davis Riley. We got a robust Davis zone this week. We're going to play Davis Thompson too, who, upon further review in preparing for this broadcast, he might stink. This might be my squeamish play of the week because this guy might stink. Not going to lie. He finished 9th at Fortinet. He was 35th here last year. If you look at his Korn Ferry starts where he had a lot of success, I think he won the Korn Ferry Tour event that he won was in Carolina somewhere, some hospital thing. I think that was Carolina. And he's a Georgia guy, another guy in the SEC. I'm usually not one to play a Korn Ferry guy right off making his first couple of starts on the PGA Tour, trying to catch lightning in a bottle or whatever. Like, be one of these guys. Oh, I've been telling you about Davis Thompson forever. Looking for this year's Cam Young or this year's Sung Jae or whatever. Okay, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just trying to find somebody with some driving distance who can hit a lot of greens and maybe make some birdies, who might be good in the Southeast. And I think that this guy fits the bill. If he walked into my living room right now, I wouldn't know who he was. I'd also be wondering why he's not at Jackson Country Club. And why is he in my living room? He's got a tea time tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to play Davis Thompson. Apparently, that is not a novel concept. A lot of people are playing Davis Thompson. Okay. So I have a lot of chalk. I do. Little chalky bagel. He's 14% owned, 7,200. Everybody's showing the world how smart they are. We're not going to play Luke List. We're not going to play. I thought about Kevin Streelman. I really thought about Kevin Streelman, another fucking Duke guy. But I got too many Duke guys in my life right now. So, okay. So I have this theory that if I was ever to be fortunate enough to hit big and win and hit like six figures or whatever, it's going to be like destiny. It's not just going to be random luck. It's not going to be, me playing multiple lineups and just getting lucky with one of them. And no, it's going to be like Slumdog Millionaire style, where everything just falls into place and it's like my destiny. It's kind of like when you play the lottery. Like, do you just do quick picks or do you play your numbers? Like, okay, if these numbers ever come out, yeah, maybe I'll become a millionaire. But I'm playing my numbers. I'm going down with the ship. Well, these are my numbers. And if they all come out, and that's your day. It was meant for you. So that being said, I got to have my guy. Like, I got to have, like, yeah, I had Davis Riley and I had Davis Thompson, Harris English, and all these chalky guys. But the reason I won is because I had a 1% Russell Knox. And Russell Knox showed up with a T5 and brought my ass home. So I'm going to play 1% Russell Knox and let's fucking go. My boy Russell, who I heard his sister do an interview, I think with our friends over at the Tour Junkies, talking about how Russell was having all sorts of eye problems, right? He's going to the eye doctor. He's trying glasses. He's getting LASIK. He's wearing contact lenses. He's got enough problems on the fucking putting green. So he needed to get his eyes corrected. I think he got that shit under control. Last 4 starts, 37th, 21st, miscut, 25th. There you go. His last 5 starts at the Sanderson, 21st, 17th, 35th, miscut, 29th. This is a Jacksonville guy. This is fucking Bermuda Central. All right? This guy won a Travelers. My new best friend, Stevie Bamford, told me Travelers was a comp, so fuck that. We're playing Harris English. We're playing Russell Knox. He's finished second at the Honda. He's finished second at Heritage. Nice little southeast golf courses. I think Russell Knox going to pop his head up and show a little something here at 1% and show me the money. And that is my guy. He might be out there with a German Shepherd because he can't see anything, but he's gonna show up this week. I feel it. So it's a total gut play, playing Russell Knox. And that's what we're doing. We're hoping that will win the Listener League, which may or may not fill because you guys suck. I'm hoping that it wins $100,000, which, who knows? My boy Chad has got me in some doofus league with all these other freaking doofuses playing like a fall swing series, but get my ass kicked in that. So I need to have a good showing. So we'll do that. And I have a couple other quarter things and winner take alls, whatever. Bullshit. But I haven't had a good DraftKings week and God, since like the fucking players. And I need to not psych myself out, not overthink it. I'm playing some guys that other guys are actually playing. People are playing Davis Riley. People are playing Davis Thompson. playing Harris English. All right. Hope those guys show up, do well. I got a top 40 parlay. I got JT posting a win with a couple of college football games. That's smart. Can you imagine posting wins and then I lose Mississippi State, laying 3.5 to A&M? That would suck. So I'm going to have to do posting by itself, just in case I'm actually right about that. All right? All right, so that's that. All right, we'll do a little football now. We'll get the hell out of here. I'm off tomorrow. I have a little charity gala. Fucking looking forward to that. And then I got wiffle ball weekend, Friday and Saturday. I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a good weekend. I don't have to work until freaking Monday. I got some golf picks in. I got some football picks in. So that's that. Now, since I am going to be away this weekend, I might be a little less on the, on the football parlays. Because I've been getting a little, things not getting out of control, but I have not been crisp. I came really, nobody wants to hear this, but I came really close to hitting a nice little parlay like opening weekend. And I kind of got hosed, and that was a bad omen. It's a bad omen. You hate to have that happen so early in the season. Anyway, so what are we looking at? What are we looking forward to? Let's do a little college. We'll take a look at my over-unders, see how we're doing with that. So Friday night, a couple of games. You got UTSA, who I have to win the Conference USA. They're on the road against Middle Tennessee State. That's a 4-point line. Would like UTSA to win that game. Middle Tennessee State just went on the road and beat somebody good. Who did they beat? Miami? Maybe not good, but. So maybe possible letdown spot there. But if I want UTSA to win the Conference USA, they got to win this. They got to win this game. I thought UAB was a big threat, but now Middle Tennessee State apparently might be good. So, all right. So that's that game. I'm not going to see that. I'm going to be a wiffle ball weekend. San Diego State at Boise. Boise laying 6. Let me tell you something about Boise State. Their quarterback fucking just transferred out. But their backup quarterback looks like fucking Cam Newton. It's a freshman. The kid is the biggest fucking kid. He's a beast out there. And he wasn't started. Now, I have Boise State to win their conference, but I also have San Diego State and the over, which is 7.5. And San Diego State might stink. They might be awful. So, I don't know who I want to win this game. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to watch it, but I got a freakish quarterback for Boise to win their division, and San Diego State over 7.5. So it's kind of like a loser leaves town match. Whoever wins, that's all right. They're in good shape going forward. I don't know if San Diego State could lose this game and hit the over, and I don't know if Boise can win this game or lose this game and win the conference. So we'll just let it play out. We'll see what happens. All right, so fuck those guys. All right, Saturday. Now, I have a big day on Saturday. Phone is going away. All right, we're not paying attention to college football scores on Saturday. We need to focus on the task at hand. All right, I'm going for a title. I don't give a shit about Purdue and Minnesota. But when I'm done, I'm going to look and I'm going to see what happened in the Purdue-Minnesota game. I got the Purdue over and an injured quarterback. That sucks. I still think Purdue could lose this game and hit the over 7.5, but you don't want to just give them away. I wish my quarterback was healthy. Oklahoma at TCU might be a good game. I got Oklahoma to win the Big 12. Took a big hit last week. Was in the K-State. Va-Tech at UNC. UNC is a 9-point favorite. I got the Virginia Tech over. They stink. I'm trying not to panic, but a lot of these teams that I have overs on suck. And a lot of teams that I have unders on might be good. It's a problem. It's a problem. Iowa State at Kansas. Iowa State is laying 3 on the road against undefeated Kansas. I have the Iowa State over. That's going to hit. I'm not worried about that. Akron home to Bowling Green, getting 8.5 points. A little home plucky underdog. Akron, the Zips. I got the over in Akron, 2.5. Kind of need them to beat Bowling Green at home. That'll get them to 2. And then I just need one more the rest of the season. So there's a big game for Akron. Put one on the board. I have the Cal over. That's going to hit. They're playing at Washington State. They can lose that game. It's fine. I got Cal over 5.5. What are they, 4-1? What are they? 3-1. Cake. 6-6, easy. LSU at Auburn. Auburn's falling apart. They suck. LSU should be undefeated, mind you, but whatever. I have LSU over 7. They're 3-1. I got to get them to 8-4. Go on the road and fucking beat a shitty Auburn team who's about to fire their coach. Thank you. West Virginia at Texas. I have the West Virginia under. They're not terrible. They're not terrible. They almost beat Pitt, open a week. Now, they got their ass kicked by Kansas at home. So, whatever. But I have the West Virginia under 5.5, is it? Let me see. Where is it? Yeah, West Virginia under 5.5. They're 2-2. Kind of need them to lose at Texas. Texas playing, they don't have a quarterback. They suck too. But Texas is a 10-point favorite. And here's my favorite. New Mexico State, who I have for over 3.5. They're 1-4, but they're 14.5-point favorites to FIU. That's Florida International for all you big fans out there. So they should get that. That'll get them to 2 wins. They still have Lamar on the schedule. That should get them to 3. And they also play UMass. That should get them to 4. That is over 3.5. That'll hit. But just got to take care of business. No major injuries. And we'll be fine. So there's a lot of games on Saturday that I'm interested in that I can't watch. Why? I'm okay. So there's a lot of teams on buys this week. We got some hurricane issues down in the south. So who the hell knows? All right, that's my college thing. I don't know. I like Mississippi State against A&M 3.5. I like Baylor against Oklahoma State laying 2.5. But I am not going to have I'll have one. I'll probably have like one big parlay, probably going into. We'll see. I'm trying to dial it back. I need to focus. Plus, I'm going to get my ass kicked. And I don't like getting my ass kicked. I'd rather kick ass. NFL. Giants. I cannot believe how annoying Giant fans are. They're the fucking worst. If I was like a Cowboy fan or an Eagles fan or the Steelers or I don't know, whatever fucking team you root for, the Giant fans suck. Oh my God. I'm so ashamed. There's no self-awareness. It's a horrible trait to have, is to not be self-aware. I was talking to my buddy Matt at the pizza place, and you know what he said to me? It's like, I'll be okay if they win 10 games. 10 games? What? You mean lucky if you win 6? 10 games? Oh, you'll be okay with it. Oh, that's nice that you'll be okay if they win 10. They're fucking delusional. The Giants suck. Right? We knew they were going to suck. They knew they were going to suck. Everybody knows that they were going to suck. Except for the fans who are just so thirsty they want to have a good team so bad. They're deluding themselves into not understanding they suck. They suck. They have like 3 good players, 4, 5? You need like 15. They're a long way away. They have no money. They have a bunch of bad contracts. They got bad players and bad allocation of capital, and they suck. And they just started. They didn't even get bad yet. I know they've been bad, but they didn't get bad under this regime, which is what they have to, like, they got a quarterback problem. They got nothing. They have a little something. They might have a pass rusher. They might have a couple of tackles. That's good. They got a safety. Yeah, okay. They're a disaster. They are a fucking disaster. You just had Cooper Rush walk into your building and beat you. You suck. Congratulations, you beat Ryan Tannehill. Congratulations that you beat whoever the fuck they beat, Baker Mayfield. But, like, and, you know, it's fine. Like, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad that they lost at all. They lost to the Cowboys, and that's why I knew that they sucked. I got, like, yeah, it's good. Have a fun season. Play spoiler, whatever. These games are scrimmages. They don't mean anything. They're not going anywhere. And I'm not, like, openly rooting for them to lose to improve draft position. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, like, get a fucking grip. They have an easy schedule. They're going to win some games. And that's great. But it's like oh, I'll be okay if they win 10 games. Playoffs are bust. What are we doing? Complaining. What are you complaining about? You just sound dumb. There's nothing to complain about. Like, you should have known that these problems existed. This is not a contender. This team is not going to break your heart because they're not meeting your expectations. You should have no expectations. Anyway, so the Giants suck. They're playing the Bears this week at home. They should win that game. They should be 3-1. Woohoo! Yeah, they're great. But it doesn't matter. I don't know. I just get no pleasure at being like the worst 3-1 team of all time. That doesn't do anything for me. I'm not under any delusions that they're going to go on a run or do anything. But it's, you know, it's football and things happen and miracles. And yeah, I get that. But gee whiz, dial it down a notch. They suck. All right. I don't know who I'm going to take in the knockout pool this week. I want to take. I don't want to take. I narrowed it down to 2 different games. Maybe the Eagles home against Jacksonville, but there's something fishy about that game. Doug Peterson revenge. Eagles all high and mighty. Jacksonville's not going to win 2 big games like that on the road. Yeah. I don't know. Jalen Hurts kind of sucks. Trevor Lawrence is kind of like, you know, the number 1 pick in the draft. I don't know. It's just on paper, yeah, the Eagles look good. But the wide receiver making all the difference. Tennessee sucks without him. The Eagles look great with him. Jalen Hurts running all over the place. The Doug Peterson revenge. That just seems like a weird shit's going to happen in that game. And I just don't feel good about that. But on the flip side, my only other option, what I'm thinking about is taking Detroit home against Seattle. Now, I've always hated the Seattle Seahawks, Pete Carroll, Russell Wilson, all those fucking teams that sucked. But this isn't that team. But it's the fucking Detroit Lions. And Dan Campbell, former Giant, as much as I want, I do think Seattle sucks. And I don't think Geno Smith is going to go on the road and win that game, but it's Jared Goff. It's Dan Campbell. It's the Lions. Like, the Lions can lose to anybody. Is Pete Carroll going to pull a win out of his ass? Yeah, he could. So it's a very sketchy week. And I think last year I got knocked out of the knockout pool with football weekend because maybe I wasn't focused enough. That might just be a quirk of the schedule. I don't know. But I don't like not being able to, like, focus. Like, I'll be distracted, whatever. Maybe that was 2 years ago. I got knocked out the weekend of wiffle ball. I'm not gonna blame it. I have a division champion parlay that doesn't look great right now. The Chargers are the biggest concern with the injury bug that they have and everything else. I don't know if they're going to win that division. Bengals, I'm not panicking. Bills, I'm not panicking. Niners, I'm not panicking. Packers, I'm not panicking. So, it's early in the season. But I think I'm going to take Detroit. Hey, if you have a touchdown, anytime touchdown guy that you think is going to score a touchdown this week, hit me up. Give me a name. Say something in the comments after the video is posted. After I'm done recording, do that, or just send me a tweet or whatever. But again, I might not be overly. I might dial back just a little bit this weekend. Maybe we're gonna do our college stuff tonight. We're gonna do our week. What are we? Week 3, week 4 picks. Week 4 already. It's week 4. Already 25% way through the season. All that shit. But, all right, I guess I'm done. I've been babbling long enough. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Maybe tell a friend. I don't know. Nobody cares. Don't tell anybody. Keep it our little secret. Next week, we have the Shriners. Vegas, baby. That's exciting. That's Shriners is I think that's Bentgrass. I wonder if Xander's playing. Probably not. Next year. Yeah, the Shriners. No Kevin Na at the Shriners this year. And yeah, I got my top 40 parlay. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. I'm just going to sit here and go through paperwork. All right, so thanks for watching. Tell somebody. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Next week, we got the Shriners. And we'll see how – we'll check in on the football stuff. And we'll go from there. Thanks for paying attention. I got to see about unblocking people. I'd like to be able to do that. All right. I will talk to you guys next week. All right. Thanks a lot. I'll see you then. Good luck this week. Fill the listener league, you jerks. All right. Bye-bye.